Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Arif Muhammad Anif and my metric number is 33 DPE 19F1010. I'm with my group mates are going to present about the metal impregnated activated carbon flow chlorine absorption. And our supervisor is Mr. Junaidi bin Muhammad Nasir. So for the first slide is the product introduction. The absorption involves in general the accumulation or depletion of solid molecules at an interface, including gas-liquid interfaces as in foam fractionation and liquid-liquid interfaces as in detergency. Adsorbent surfaces are often physically or chemically heterogeneous and bonding energies may vary widely from one side to another. Adsorption involves accumulation of substance at an interface which can either be liquid-liquid, gas-liquid, gas-solid, or liquid-solid. The material being absorbed is termed the adsorbate and the absorbing phase the adsorbent. With using adsorption process, the chlorine is easily extracted and does not use much time, energy, and money with the use of activated carbon, and some of the activated carbons are the coconut shells. By using these activated carbons, the objective is reached and we successfully do the process without any problem. And this is a chemical reaction that involves a transfer of electron from the activated carbon surface to the residual disinfectant. In other words, activated carbon act as a reducing agent, and the filters are excellent at removing chlorine and related poor taste and odor. High quality activated carbon filters can remove 95% or more of free chlorine. Next slide. So these are the three objectives of our project is to prepare the materials such as coconut shell as activated carbon and copper, iron, natrium, and zinc oxide as a metal. Next is to test the experiment to get the data and result of pH water for all process. Third is to characterize the adsorption process to get the acidic test for copper, iron, natrium, and zinc oxide. So for the methodology, the activation process to produce an activated carbon involves treating the carbonaceous precursor with a physical process such as heating in the presence of an inert gas or carbon dioxide or steam at temperatures in the range of 500 to 1000 degrees Celsius. An alternative process is the chemical reaction method, whereby a chemical is added to the precursor prior to the thermal treatment in the same temperature range. Combinations termed physicochemical treatment may also be used. The overall process may be carried out as one-stage, two-stage, or three-stage process. The one-stage process involves adding the activating chemical to the precursor material at the beginning of the process and placing the mixture in a furnace to be heated up to the preset activation temperature in one cycle. The two-stage process involves the charring of the precursor material in stage 1 at a temperature in the range of 400 to 550 degrees Celsius, followed by cooling to produce a high carbon content char as the raw material for stage 2. Stage 2 involves the addition of activating chemical to the char followed by the furnace activation stage 2. The three-stage process is the same as a two-stage process except for an initial stage 1 pre-treatment step, which for example could be the solvent extraction for some impurities in the precursor. Next slide.
Hello, my name is Awan Yuzin Al-Qasam bin Awan Sufyan. My metric card number is 33DPE 90F1128. So this is the scope. The study focused on the effect that happened to the water in our country. With our method, the chlorine that is in the water will soon minimize in scale and hopefully gone. It is because the chlorine can cause various diseases to living things, such as humans and animals. Among the diseases caused by excessive chlorine and respiratory disorder and eyes irritation. Data analysis and project result. So this is the table of result of iron, and the acidic test is 10.19 pH. What can I do for you? So the picture is our project result. So the first picture is chlorine, and second picture is iron, and the third picture is pH water. So this is the result of copper. Acidic test of copper is 11.22 pH, and this is the table result of Cooper. So the first picture is Cooper, second picture is pH water, third picture is activated carbon, fourth picture is activated carbon plus chlorine plus copper, and the last picture is acidic test. Next, I will give to my friend Syami Baharudin.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Syami bin Baharudin. I will present the test result for natrium. Natrium plus chlorine plus activated carbon. Result of pH water for this is acidic test 13.50 pH. So this is result for natrium. When the first 0 per time, and second 5 gram per time, and 10 gram per time, and 15 gram. For the test result for zinc oxide plus chlorine plus active carbon. Result of pH water is acidic test is 11.17. So this is test result for zinc oxide. So test result for chlorine plus activated carbon. Result of pH water. So this is result for pH water. The impact access to clean and pure water, have the ability to obtain higher health and sanitation standards, and lastly prevent from getting waterborne illness. So I will pass to Faris.
Okay, so the conclusion of this project is we would like to impress that our project is very low price than other project done by industry. This way we can provide a better execution plan and better result for consumer. Not only that, we also use recycled items in order to reuse item for good purpose, like our activated carbon. Our main goal is to create a project that is remarkable and does not require much resource, then involve in using money for the future industry. Okay, that's all from our group.
That's all from us. Thank you.